This is the new Stargazer pack by Bicycle. If you don't know what the Stargazer collection is by Bicycle, I apologize. What is up, everybody? I just got these yesterday, but this is the Stargazers 201. Is the one for this. But if you don't know the Stargazer collection, really encourage you to go look it up. There's a whole bunch of them that I've featured on the channel, other ones that I haven't because I don't have them yet. I feature them as I get them in, or if I featured them after I got them in because I had already gotten them before I did the challenge. But either way, the Bicycle Stargazers 201 is the name. I got a fun twist for tonight, actually. While I wanted to have a either red shirt and blue pants, I mean technically I do, but I don't. Um, I didn't get this thing that I'm about to show for special um reasons. Like it was literally somebody was just giving it to us and we got it. So that's tonight's special plot twist. Feel free to leave your guesses in the comments before I show it. Yeah, and this is only for live chat members. Thank you guys for being here um during the live video. And if you can't make it, that's okay. I understand. So that being said, um once again, I'm going to attempt to do details about Sunday's live stream at the end of this video, but that all depends on the charge of my phone again. Really quick, I am going to come back to the front of the table because I always do this every single time because union rules, and if you know, you know. Hold on. We do the first crack of the pack. That's what it's called, crack of the pack. You'll understand why in a moment. All right. Here we go. Crack of the pack. Wait, dang it didn't work. Oh yeah, that's good. If I think it's about time I explained it, since we are almost done with the challenge. And so crack of the pack is basically just all the chemicals that have sat in this box for months on end, just being trapped inside because it comes sealed from the factory, of course. And so um real quick though, based on the other Stargazer packs, they one of the common traits is that the cards are not easily readable, as in their symbols. So like even the original, like I think the most easiest to read. Yes, I love proper English. The most easiest to read out of all of the Stargazer packs is the originals. There are a few others that are not as easy to read. The majority of them. So yeah. So we got our ad cards, our info cards, whatever. But yeah. So crack of the pack. Basically, you're sniffing the pack or all the chemicals that are being released, and if you do it after the pack has been open for a few minutes, it doesn't get the same hit. And so it's just a joke in the card community. Not even everybody does it. And so I'm looking to see. Okay, so yes, it is all the same. But on the back of this, thought this was really cool. It talks about the Crab Nebula. I do not think you guys are able to read that, even if it was in focus. I think it is reversed. So yeah, basically it talks about the Crab Nebula, which is here on the back. Here we go. I think if I provide a little bit of shadow, you guys can see it a little better. Very pretty backing as normal. And that's to be expected with all Stargazer cards. Is very pretty backing, especially when you go to fan the deck. It looks very, very nice. There are some, I believe it is the Nebulas. Looks like vomit. Not gonna lie, it looks like vomit because the color they used. But Oh my goodness, I just found my new favorite stargazers. If you remember from last time, I got a pack of stargazers. It was the Stargazer Sunspots, and so that was my new favorite at the time. And now my new favorite again is, of course, the newest one I've got, which is also just happens to be the newest one that they've released. So, oh my goodness, look at that, y'all! That is so pretty. Um, Speaking of space, uh, if you missed them at the beginning of this month, the Aurora Borealis, because of the sun flares or something like that, they're super visible all over the U.S., not just in the northern areas. So, um, coming June 6th, it's not a confirmed date, but if you look, like, just look up to the night sky, and it's supposed to be stronger than the last one that we got. But because of the sun flares exploding or whatever, or popping, I don't know. Basically, it's providing really pretty lights to our sky. I don't know how the science works. I just know that it does. And that sometime around June 6th, maybe on June 6th, is um more aurora borealis, and they're supposed to be brighter than the ones from the beginning of the month. If you didn't already know about them, so back to the deck review. Gonna go ahead here. Oh my! Hold up! Wait a minute. Gonna go ahead and just do that for you guys. What in the world? That is a completely different shade of purple from the pack. um, and then, of course, we will do the reverse fan of that, which has all of the Crab Nebula writing. Not as cool as the rest of it, but still pretty cool. Um, my favorite out of all four fans would have to be this one because it's got a mix of all the colors. Um, and this is just based off, you guys literally saw just opening the pack. So, these are some very pretty stargazers. I'm gonna go fairly quickly through the rest of the deck review because I want to be able to get to tonight's special plot twist to this deck review. Something I have never done in a deck review or in any of my videos for that matter. So, like I said, gonna go kind of quickly. Two different Jokers, but it can be a bit hard to tell at first. Not really a fan of this Ace of Spades design. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's got the thing with her, like yesterday's deck and the day before, where it has all the different shaped pips inside of the spade. But I don't like all of this writing. That's not a normal thing for stargazers. So, and something else we can see here is they fixed the issue with it having being hard to read. They got, I'm assuming, a lot of complaints, but these are normal pips on a star back, just kind of like a blank canvas with flicking all over it. Now, I do like this design with the where it has the suit in the middle and then the easy to read indices or indexes. And so same for the rest of them. Um, I don't know. I'm a bit indifferent on the new design. Like I know I was just complaining about how they were hard to read, typically, but I don't know how I feel about the new design. I mean, I like the face cards, the court cards. The court cards are very cool looking. I really like that idea of putting the pip in the middle as a star, but I don't know how I feel about the um the other pips looking that normal. Like I like them looking easy to read, but I really do like the space theme that they had going. So I don't know how I really feel about that. So finishing out here, there's our Jesus card, the King of Hearts, then the Queen of Hearts, and the Jack of Hearts. And then the rest of the hearts. Now I do like the color scheme. It is magenta. Hold on, let me get two different colored cards here. So it is like a lavender purple, and then a magenta purple. Oops. It's a lavender purple and then a magenta purple. Kind of cool, and it comes with a double backer. Comes with a double backer, so you can do different double backer things. And so yeah, that's the whole deck. Let's get into the tricks. So plot twist. Normally, I just do the tricks normal. Like, why not? And so, like I was mentioning at the beginning of the video, this thing that I'm about to turn the camera around for, we got it from a friend, not even planning it or anything, but I figured how fun would that be to do a trick while on this thing. And I just figured the best part about it being that it's talking about space, or it's talking about space because the space themed cards, but it's also the trick I do every single time I do a deck review. The trick I do every single time I do a deck review. If you've been with the channel any amount of time, you'll know. If not, that's okay too. But literally just picked this up yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. But we got a trampoline. Oh man, you can't see it. It is an exercise trampoline, but a trampoline nonetheless. Nonetheless. Can't talk. So I figured a fun challenge would be to attempt to do a trick whilst jumping. So this is either going to go really good or really horribly. So yes, you'll have to forgive my fat jiggling. I am not the smallest person in existence. I mean, skinniest. And then also my feet, I'm not putting shoes on for this, or socks, because I can't stand jumping on a trampoline with socks. We had to do it, of course, when we went to trampoline parks and stuff. But either way, I'm going to attempt to do Doc Daly's last trick whilst jumping. Okay? And so that's going to be tonight's unofficial trick. And then, of course, tonight's official trick, we will go down the porch and set up the light down there to do a unofficial trick, or a official trick for the challenge. So the unofficial trick, of course, being Doc Daly's last, because we've performed this trick before on here. Not quite like this, but I mean, I guess it counts as the same trick. And so what I'm going to do, so you guys can see it a bit easier since you guys are so far away, this time I'm going to tilt the stand like this, and I believe you guys can see cards from a distance. I mean, not really. So I'm going to have to go off trust here. And if you want to know what the actual effect is, feel free to check out last night's or the night before video. Let's try that again. And actually, no, I want to do this true. I was going to say I could bring the camera closer or go closer to the camera temporarily and then come back and start jumping. But I want to do this true. So before we do start, though, I'm going to need the 4 aces. Okay? And I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to bring them closer just for this part to show you that it is the 4 aces. No! Okay. And then after this, we will attempt to do cardistry while jumping, just because not that it's going to work very well, because as you can see, these cards are very slippery. And so let's go ahead here. Ooh. And then, of course, we're not going to have to do Pharaoh test or anything like that because, I mean, I'm still going to do it as part of the cardistry, but since it is bicycle brand, um, there's really no need to do Pharaoh test. Also, something I just noticed, I probably should have noticed it before, um, but that's okay, is this is a one-way deck, which means all the cards have the same orientation and they're not, but they're only like, so there's only one way the card can go and it faces a regular way. So, like, say I were to spin a card around like that in the middle of the pack, you would be able to see that from a mile away that, hey, there's something different with that card. Wait a minute. I wasn't paying attention. We're going to try that again. You can see coming from a mile away, though, kind of, if you are paying attention, because one, the words aren't going to be down in this corner like the rest of them. And for two, the coloring's a bit different. So we're going to spin that back around. And that's just some food for thought. Now, as I mentioned, I am going to bring this just a bit closer, just to show you that I have the 4 aces and I'm not cheating anything. You can see just like so. Now here we go. This one I'll do up close. This part I'll do up close, and then the other part I will do up on the trampoline. So as you can see here, what's supposed to be reds and what's supposed to be blacks, but is rather magenta and lavender. So it's the spades, or sorry, it's the hearts and the diamonds that are together, and then the spades and the clubs that are together. Yes, that's important. You'll want to know that in a moment, because I'm going to take these and I'm going to place them on top of the other ones. Okay? And then I'm just going to show you, other than the writing, I promise you, there's no markings. A lot of people think, oh, well, he's just looking at the markings, like, to be able to do the trick. And I assure you, I'm not doing that. So yeah, here we go. No markings, no markings, no markings, no markings. Okay? Fair? Now, I'm going to walk backwards with these so you can see that I'm not doing anything fishy with them. All I'm going to do is get up on the trampoline. Okay? I'm going to get up on the trampoline. See, this really isn't much of a trick now that it's literally, okay, you know what? We're still going to do it. We're still going to do it. Okay. And so now, I'm going to take, what is that thing? The ace of clubs. Feels so silly. Take the ace of clubs. No, drop it down. Feels so silly. Goodness. Then I'm gonna take the ace of spades. Okay. Take the ace of spades, flip them back over. Hopefully you guys can see this good. I'm gonna put it down there with its partner, the ace of clubs, and I'm gonna take the other two, the hearts and the diamonds, stop for a moment, let those slide both at the same time, and then just like I'm doing, but a little bit differently, they're gonna jump places. Now, in the Bible, it states that with true faith, faith as small as a mustard seed, we can tell a mountain to jump, and it will jump. But we're not trying to rearrange the Smokies tonight. Although I'm pretty sure I'm moving the earth by jumping on a trampoline, or at least the porch. Either way, man, I'm laughing too hard to be able to do this. With true faith, we can do the impossible. And since we're not trying to rearrange the Smokies tonight, let's just move around some cards. We're gonna make the hearts and the diamonds from this side. I'm holding them there, and then the spades and the clubs from this side, if I can reach them. Oh, all right. And then I'm gonna make them jump down to that side, and the hearts and the diamonds down to that side. I threw a little bit of faith and prayer. I'm gonna take these straight off of there, like I said. No funny business, so fun and games. Remember, hearts and diamonds were on this side, spades and clubs were on this side. Ow! You can go back and double check my work. But literally, now, hearts and diamonds were on this side, spades and clubs were on this side. I can already see that they have switched. Whew. So, built up quite a sweat doing that. Nice and fun. I'm going to save that trick for tomorrow. The one with my other new toy. Gonna save this trick for tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight, and I could if I really wanted to, but after doing that, I will save this for tomorrow night. So what I am going to do is do another trick on the trampoline because why not? Also, I need to do the cardistry while jumping on the trampoline. So we're going to finish out this video strong with the cardistry while jumping on the trampoline and the other trick whilst jumping on the trampoline. But now that you know what it looks like with me jumping on the trampoline and what the trampoline looks like, I'm able to adjust this so that way now it is simpler to see. Or it's easier to see the cards. So I am going to leave this table right here in case I do drop cards because they are slippery. And I'm sure at some point during this I will drop cards. But this is all meant to be fun and games, of course, but also spread the love and message of Jesus Christ. So here we go. Without further ado, I'm going to attempt to do this move. So what I'll do is I'll show you the move first, and then I'm going to attempt to do this sequence whilst jumping on the trampoline. Now you can already see I'm having a little bit of trouble between my sweaty hands and the slippery cards. So this should be fun. Also, another thing with this is the dexterity it's going to take, both in fingers and mind, to do this. So, hold on, Nathaniel. I'm doing my video. It's live. Sorry, my brother had stepped in, but that's okay. Gonna go ahead and finish this out, but that's the move that I'm supposed to do. And then of course we will spring it, and we may or may not do a Pharaoh test. I mean, it's not really a test at this point because we know it's bicycle cards, and so we know for like 99.999% sure that it should work, but we don't know, especially since I'm jumping on the trampoline at the same time. So, without further ado, let's go. So, let's see, we take a couple cards off. Whoo! Oh, no. Don't do that. It's going a lot slower than I had planned. In my head, I thought I'd do this a little more flawlessly, but I also knew that the extra movement doesn't help. Hey, we still got it. We got to the fan. Now to do the Mary Jane. Now, you will have to forgive me, be a little lenient in this part, because I do not want to drop these. Hey, I am going to drop them, though. You'll have to forgive me, though, that I'm not jumping during this part. For those in the back, you can see, once again, I dropped the packet onto the other one, and I didn't want to miss the platform. So, now, attempting to make the cards jump from one hand to the other. Pretty fitting, most of these tricks, but either way. Ready? Hey, that actually was not too bad. All right. Okay. And what's next? I apologize if the camera is shaking. I just noticed that it might be. So, next is the Pharaoh. That's right. We were gonna attempt a Pharaoh. Um, if you don't know what this is, basically it's where every card is shuffled perfectly, one after the other, one before the other. And so, for the actual Pharaoh part, so I don't mess up my brand new pack of cards, I am just gonna Pharaoh it. But I still have to do. You know what? You'll have to forgive me. Plus, this is my video, so. Um, all right, let's fix the Pharaoh. I'm gonna step down for just a moment so you guys can see these pretty designs that come from the Pharaoh Shuffle fan. Pharaoh Shuffle fan. Right, out of breath. All right. Oh, like that. Let's see here. Let's do a reverse fan. Let's see. It's like this. Yeah, it's like this. Hold on. It's like this right here. Okay, so that one's all the words, so you really don't want that one. I mean, I'll show it, but it's not pretty like the other ones. So now I'm gonna attempt to throw it again, to get back to the jumping part, so that way I can complete the little challenge that I'm doing tonight, which is attempting to do a lot of card moves whilst jumping on a trampoline. Very tricky, as I've already found out. All right, so now back to the challenge of it, of jumping on the trampoline whilst doing card moves. Let's go. We shall turn the camera back around and bring it back to the front. All right. And then once again, going right here to this. All right. And so now that we've done the majority of the cardistry moves, there is one more that seems to be everybody's favorite, which I will do once while jumping, or attempt to. And I will do once regular just to see the pretty cards whilst doing it. Now, I once again am going to utilize the table, as I do not want to drop these, although I more than likely will. So I am going to go ahead and cascade before I start jumping, because everybody's favorite part is the waterfall. More than likely it's going to be a card fall, but we're still going to attempt to do it. So, without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Like I said, this is probably not going to be the prettiest. And there it is. Literally built it up for just 2 seconds of stuff. So, that's not the end of the video. Don't worry. If you're watching this post stream, please understand that I am crazy. And that's what a lot of people say, not just myself. And so, yeah. One more time now, I'm going to Pharaoh the cards, which means to perfectly shuffle them. Or if you're just tuning in, also, this is what I meant to say. If you're just tuning in, I am crazy. So if you're watching this post stream, you already know I'm crazy. Or if you've seen my videos before, you know I'm crazy already. So, yeah. Either way, I'm going to do the cascade and waterfall shuffle to do the just to see the pretty cards doing it. So here we go. Without further ado, in 3, 2, 1. Very pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Did the tricks for tonight. The trick was different card tricks whilst jumping on a trampoline. I know a lot of people may not say that's a real trick, but it is. It really is. It's a talent. It's a skill. Um, it's a trick. So I hope you guys enjoy. I thank you for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. The details for Sunday is that Sunday is the last day of this challenge, the 400-day challenge. If you go on my channel, it is already set up, so feel free to go and leave a like. Unless you don't like it, then you can take the like away once you start watching it if you don't like it. But either way, it starts at 2 o'clock, or if you are in a different time zone, it will tell you the time zone or it will tell you the time that it starts according to your settings and your time zone. So, hello, Miss Hood Therapy. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, so it'll tell you what time it starts according to your time zone. We're gonna have special guests, contests, prizes. I'm giving away 3 stickers, video tutorials, and so it's gonna be a lot of fun. If I apologize, if you are outside of the this is more details I'm going to state on Sunday, but if you are outside of the 48 connected states, or if you are outside of the United States, I will ask you to help cover the shipping. As yes, it may just be a sticker or it may be a bigger prize, but with the way the pricing is, I would ask you to please kindly help or exchange it for a video download if you are international or outside of the 48 connected states. I apologize, I'm sounding a little bit nasally now because after I jump or exercise or whatever, all my sinuses start flowing. Okay, there we go. Oh, I apologize for how bad that sounded, the noise. But either way, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. More details for Sunday to come. I've already got a bunch of special guests lined up though, and I've got a bunch of prizes lined up and performances and everything for the what you call it, 400th day grand finale celebration stream. If you go on there, it already says like all the times of what it starts and whatever. Don't be confused if you on the picture for the thumbnail, or like the picture you see before you click on the video, it does say 2 p.m. CST though. So it's whatever time YouTube shows, and if you click notify me, 9 times out of 10 it notifies you. If you have the all notifications on, and so it should notify you that it's starting. Or if you click the notify me, now it will notify you a couple minutes after it starts, generally, but it's fine. I'm not doing much in the first like 5 minutes anyways. Just an introduction of the prizes, special guests, and everybody that is coming. So that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank you for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ring notification bell all on this video, so that way you don't even have to go to the other video and do that unless you want to go to the other video anyways. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank you for watching. Stay tuned as tomorrow. Oh no! Stay. The camera still decided to start falling. Tomorrow's a hula hoop trick. I haven't done many of those, if any. I don't think I've done any hula hoop tricks. So tomorrow's a hula hoop trick, and then the grand finale on Sunday. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Peace. Hello, Matthew. I'm saying goodbye for the night. Tune in tomorrow and rewatch this one. It's a funny one. Rewatch this one. But other than that, have a blessed night and peace.